Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We're fresh out of the shower and the portal is glowing blue. So we are going to be pulling some shards today. It is a 2x Ancients overlapping a 10x Harima. This is an amazing event. This is like the free-to-play early game players it's your dream event, really. Of course, bearing in mind, even a 10x for Harima, your chance to get her, if you do get a legendary, is still tiny. It's probably like rule of thumb 5%, right? 1 in 20 of you will get lucky. Now, nonetheless, if you do get, that's still pretty high chances in terms of viewers and people watching. And Harima, well, actually, let's look at her in the index where it shows her full stats. Harima, she's one of the best regular legendaries in the game, one of the best champions in the game, really. Defense damage dealer, she's very tanky. Her passive is insanely strong. Enemy ignore defense decreased by 50%. Just crazy. She can't weak hit demon spawn, so she's actually good against Duchess. That's not quite so relevant anymore, but it still crops up from time to time. Yeah, it just completely neuters so many damage dealers in Arena. So yeah, then she's got a triple hit that can activate her AoE for free if she kills somebody. This permanently ramps her up her damage as well. AoE provoke. Her A1 could do decrease attack. You can build her with some accuracy for Hydra, and she can be your decrease attack and provoke champion, whilst also ramping up her damage and doing a ton of damage. Overall, I'd say she's better than Ninja in Hydra with Lady Mikage. I think she's better, but of course, that would maybe depend on your blessings. Like if you got a really strong Ninja blessing, then maybe he's better actually. But otherwise, I'd say generally she is a bit stronger, I think. And certainly in Arena, she blows him away. So you can pop your best gear on her with really no regrets, and she'll stand to you everywhere. Siege, she is all over Siege. Oh my god, you can't get away from Harima in Siege either. So yeah, it's a great time to pull. Let's start off with a summon pool. Actually, well, let's look at the event first, and then we'll do our summon pool pull. So I think it's a tournament. Yeah, we've got a champion chase tournament on right now. We need 3,000 points for this guy. So let's actually work out how many that is. Okay, so with 2x Ancients, 53.3 points on average, be about 56 Ancients. And it's a small sample size, so bear that in mind. If you get unlucky, you could need to pull a decent chunk more. But on average, 56. Now, of course, we can do a few things to make this easier. So if you did any of the summon pool, I have one of these. I didn't get the Dungeon Divers one. I got the Sand Devil one. Let's go. Let's see if we get something good. I've never gotten a legendary from this, and it's not changing today. Not changing. It's an Ashima. There's 250 points in the bank. Okay. And then I have been saving up all my nice fusion rares for just this moment, as we always do. So we will have 2 of these to fuse right now, and we will get a 3rd during this event. I don't know if I'm going to go for the 4th one. I got the Epic from the Summon Rush, so I actually have an extra copy of the Epic. So yeah, let's just grab, oh, hang on, grab these, there we go, click through. You can't fuse these indefinitely, by the way. Once you've fused 4, this will disappear, but I mean, it's very unlikely that you've got more than that. There we go, we've got 2 more of these Epics, which is lovely. That's another 250 points, so now we're 750 points in, which makes things a decent chunk easier, actually. So if we do, actually, no, we're more than that. Yeah, no, we are 750 points in, actually. Bang on. So we come in actually slightly more. We say 3,000 minus 750 equals, what's it? 2250. And then we could divide 2250 by 50. Well, let's do that. Hang on. 2250 divided by 53.3. Now we're down to like 42. So we just saved ourselves. Oh, yeah, 14 pulls. Not too bad, not too bad. We do have the summon. Let's do a soul as well while we're here. Why not? We just got a we just got a shard. Let's go. It's a rare. It's what we always wanted. It's a tiger soul. Yes, I don't think I even have that champion saved. That's funny. Right, let's go in. So we are going to be pulling. Now, well, I mean, let's do 30, and that will fill up my space. And no, we could do 40. We could do 40. Okay, so we should be good. If we've got good luck, we'll be good. Could we get Harima? Oh, wow, you really forget the Ancients come in so much faster than Voids. 2 Epics, that's good. The more Epics, the better. Really, the rares are terrible. Epics is where all your points come from. Branox, good single target damage, but not particularly useful. Achak, actually quite good. Not too important to empower Achak, mind you. But yeah, the AoE freeze, actually quite nice for, Doom Tower Wave, Spider, all that sort of stuff. Curse City, Epic. Oh, Legendary Harima, come on! No, it's a Hackhorn! You're not Harima! No! You are not Harima, Hackhorn! Why? I don't know if I've got a duplicate. I do have him already, and he's actually decent for some Curse City stages. Okay, for like the HP stages, Skinwalker. He could be good for those. Hexia and Vala, I don't think either of those do anything very useful at all. I mean, Hackhorn, he's coming in. He does now have a 3-turn cool. He got buffed recently. He's got a 3-turn cooldown cleanse with block debuffs and a really big heal. He has very high HP, so it's going to do a big heal. Now, what is awkward about him is this move right here, where he attacks all enemies, and he gives your allies a shield equal to 20% of the damage dealt. This is very awkward. So I don't know, like maybe you build him with like Helm Smasher and you build him in Savage Gear. It seems awkward. That seems really awkward to me. I'd probably much rather have him in Stone Skin. So I actually think changing this move was actually a big nerf to the champion, honestly. It's really, this used to not crit, now it crits. So for this to do damage, he needs lots of crit rate, lots of crit damage. It doesn't hit that hard, really, either way. Don't know. I don't know about that. Like, you're honestly maybe even better off just putting him in 6-piece Stone Skin and whatever, just having him do this. Yeah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. Okay, let's check our points. That gave us a lot of points right there. I think we still need a little bit more. But getting a legendary early means we should be out of this kind of early. I don't mind if I overshoot this a little bit. It looks like we still need 600. Okay. Well, like a 10 pull should be pretty reasonable. It shouldn't, unless we're very lucky, shouldn't overshoot us. Well, the chance of Harima now is very low. We don't have any mercy timer. It's just the random 2x. Do we get a legendary? We don't. 300 points. That's going to leave us still a few hundred short. I think we do some individual pulls. I think is the way to go. I think so. Honestly, we could honestly do one more 10 pull. Just for the fun. For the video, let's do another 10 pull. Because it obviously has Harima in it. Obviously, it's Harima. Here she is. Epic is good. We really want at least another epic. Don't do me dirty. Oh, it did me dirty. Well, okay. The 10 pull is certainly not wasted then. It's going to help us towards our legendary. Lady Era, she's fine. Damage dealer. I think she's a login champion eventually. It was bizarre. Here's a free epic. It's like, why? She's not a bad epic. If you got her earlier, it would be fine. Okay, so we should be able to build up, get this guy, and then I could pull a couple more shards if I need to. I will definitely get this legendary book and then stop. We're not going to go higher. It's way too expensive to get this stuff. People are going pretty hard for this. I do think this is an event people will wail out on, guys. People are going to go so hard for this. Just because Harima is that good. So, like, if you are a big spender, then sure, it's a good event. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how valuable it is. I've not done the maths on it to chase Harima in a 2x, 10x Ancients versus buying Primal Shards or versus going for a really good summon pool. I don't know actually how it compares and how it breaks down. I couldn't tell you. That would be an interesting thing to see the maths on that sometime in terms of, how much money would you have to spend to get a targeted champion or to have a good chance for a targeted champion. I think off the top of my head, it's probably around about 1,000 ancient shards to be, have a decent chance to get to get Harima, which would be like 10 pulls, might give you like a 50-50, 10 legendaries on average, probably. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it's quite a lot. It's probably more than you think. But yeah, look, there we go. That's it, done. Actually, before I forget, I do like to come in and I always like to mark these fusion rares. And this is something you guys can do as well, just to be extra safe. Just to be extra safe. So I've got lots of food built up from the ninja thing at the moment. And I just like to lock them here. In fact, I'm just going to level this guy straight up because we can. Hang on, let me eat some of this food as well. I'm going for the ninja soul. I'll actually show you my tournament as well. I'll just get him ascended and good to go. Great, cool. So he's ready to go. So I need to level up these epics as well. We've got 3 of the epics, and I've got 2 of these rares. I need 2 more rares from all the events, and I think I've still got plenty available, actually. I think there's actually still artifact no, I've done that one. Artifact enhancement's done. Dungeon Divers tomorrow. Fire Knight is still up. I haven't done Fire Knight. So, yeah, but yeah, the Champion Training Tournament, there's 1 day left on it. And for the Ninja Soul, this was actually, this guy's catching up. Pancake Always. Oh, he might be pushing for us. So I'm sort of slow grinding this, just building up lots of low-level food so that if people start going over the 15, it's 15,000 for this. So we're going to have a bit of a buffer. I should be around 20,000 by the time they reach 15. This guy reaches 15,000. And then if he starts going more, that's going to be a pain in the ass to push up at the end. But, I mean, hopefully going to like 20K is at least a clear enough message that, yeah, you know, I will go for this. So you probably don't want to. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's my time. That's why I didn't finish off the Dungeon Divers and get the prism. But we'll see. Hopefully we will have a Ninja Soul. We'll see. We'll see. I should win it. I just don't prefer not to have to fight for it. That's just a waste of resources. Well, we'll do it if we have to, though. All right. I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck in your own polls. And congratulations if you got Harima. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.